Mounce, BBG, chapter 27, sentence 5. You got this post-positive day you're going to pull out, and hopefully you recognize Paul and Barnabas. And of course they give you this first verb. You have the whole first chunk here, but Paul and Barnabas stayed, and then hopefully you recognize in Antioch. That's not too hard. But then you have two participles in a row. First one, hopefully you recognize didasco, and then you see the morpheme that tells you that it's active. You also see this epsilon sigma that tells you that it's nominative plural masculine, right? And of course that would point back to both Paul and Barnabas, so that would line up very well. And Paul and Barnabas stayed in Antioch teaching, right? And then here's a strange one, because euangelizo, and having memorized that, it's just a standard verb, and yet you have this passive. Once you see the this morpheme here, it's like it's a passive. So if you're going to translate it that way, and again you got the masculine and nominative plural ending, which lines up with Paul and Barnabas again. But if you translated it passively, you'd have them staying in Antioch teaching and being evangelized or being preached, however way you want to translate euangelizo. And obviously that ain't going to work. So if we say that that's deponent, which makes very good sense in certain situations, then what you have is Paul and Barnabas staying in Antioch teaching and preaching, or teaching and evangelizing, and of course meta with, and then you're not sure what to do with Kai, but following meta, it doesn't really make good sense to go with and, with and, whereas if you go with even or with also, then you can kind of work at it piece by piece. With, also, others, many, right? So, and then you have the genitive plural here to line up with the meta. So, meta with the genitive is with, so you know that this string works together with, and you're going to want to do a little gymnastics here and go with many others, right? So with also many others. And what were they teaching and preaching or evangelizing with? The word of the Lord. So that's easy enough, because that's clearly your direct object here. And this, is a simple genitive, referring back to whose word it is. It's the Lord's, it's the word about him. So in any case, jump back to the beginning, and Paul and Barnabas stayed in Antioch teaching and preaching with also many others. And what is it that they were teaching and preaching? The word of the Lord.